Circle C versus Dripping Springs. Now, it's no wonder why so many people love these two areas and actually anguish over moving to which one's better, Circle C or Dripping Springs. In fact, I had the same problem when I purchased my last home, and it was a difficult decision. So in this video, we're gonna talk about the best fit for you and ultimately what is better. We're gonna show which one I picked, and we're gonna see, did I make the right decision or do I regret that decision? We'll see, so stay tuned. So here's the deal, when people look at Circle C, they look at the amazing schools that are all rated 9s and 10s. So you have Bowie High School, which is amazing, and it has a lot of great programs, a great band program, it has a great math programs, and really it's just a fantastic school for education. People love it and it's highly regarded. So then you look at the elementary schools, which you have Kiker, Mills, Clayton, which are all rated really high 10s, which is fantastic. And then you have Goritsky, which is the middle school, and people love that school, and it's also highly rated. So that is one big reason that people look at Circle C. Now let's compare that to Dripping Springs. In Dripping Springs, you have Rooster, Sycamore, Sycamore Middle School, and you have Dripping Springs High School. Dripping Springs High School is also highly rated, and why a lot of people look at it, they have a lot of great programs, and talking to some teachers, they've really done some amazing things, and some of the kids feel really prepared for college when they leave from Dripping Springs High School. So when you look at these two side by side, it's close. But who's the winner in this category? Well, if you're gonna go by niche.com and you're gonna go by greatschools.com, well, Niche says that Dripping Springs is an A-, which is fantastic, and well, Circle C is definitely an A. So you gotta have to give it to Circle C in this category. So the next reason why people are really considering these two areas is the area amenities. So let's look at Circle C. Circle C community has 4 pools, which is fantastic. It has parks, it has hiking and biking trails, a lot of greenery. It's also connected to the Veloway track and also the Wildflower Center, which is fantastic. Plus, there's just a lot to do. There's great shopping, dining. You also have Alamo Draft House. It's overall really great. So let's compare that to Dripping Springs. Now, Dripping Springs is a little more spread out with more communities, and each community has its own pool and amenity center, so you actually get a little bit more to pick from than just Circle C. Now, same thing, you get a lot of outdoor trails, hiking, biking, and the next reason why people absolutely love Dripping Springs is all the breweries and distilleries that are out there. I mean, you have Jester King, you have Twisted X, you have Deep Eddy Vodka, and then you have Treaty Oak Distillery, and many, many, many more. And really, it's just a fun outdoor vibe. So that's another reason why people like Dripping Springs. So if I'm gonna go off these two scenarios, I'm gonna have to go with Dripping Springs in this category. I think Dripping Springs just has a little more outdoor fun to do. While I love all the fun stuff in Circle C, Dripping Springs takes this category. Okay, so let's look at the next category, which is actually home prices. Now, this is where things can get a little bit interesting. So Circle C does have newer sections to it, but a lot of Circle C is older. So the newer sections would be Avanya, Grey Rock, and the homes are gonna tend to be 2012 and newer, but the prices tend to be well over $500,000. In the older part of Circle C, you can still find a home for under $500,000, but it's close. In fact, the median price that you're gonna find in Circle C is around $500,000. So here is what's really great about Circle C though, the tax rate is 2.21%, which if anybody's seen my last videos about taxes, taxes are a really important thing to keep an eye on. Now let's compare that to Dripping Springs. Dripping Springs actually is kind of all over the place because some communities are 1.9% and others are 2.8 to 2.96. Now you have some great communities out there. Caliterra, love it. Headwaters, love it. You have Legacy Trails, Belterra. Well, Belterra is still kind of Southwest Austin, but it's still Dripping Springs adjacent. So, and the prices can actually be a little bit higher because they're all newer homes, and that's the advantage. If you're gonna buy a home in Dripping Springs, the chances are you're gonna find a newer home out there, but the prices are a little higher. They're about $525 is around the average. Now you can get a great, beautiful home for under that in Belterra, but generally the prices are gonna be, you know, mid 4s to 600s. So All right, so if it's gonna come down to neighborhoods, it's gonna be a close one for me because I think Circle C has great prices, but it's hard to find a newer home without getting really high price. And in Dripping Springs, you can actually get a home at 1.9% tax rate, and you have a little bit more to pick from neighborhoods. So because you have more to pick from in neighborhoods, I'm actually gonna have to give this one to Dripping Springs, distance to downtown. Now, we can already just go ahead and say that Circle C is actually closer to downtown. Really, it's about a 15-minute drive during, average traffic. And then when you get into rush hour traffic, it's about 30 minutes. Well, Dripping Springs, you gotta contend with the Y. And if you've ever seen the Y, it can get hairy. So really, in rush hour traffic, it could really take you an hour to get home in bad traffic. So while this is a no-brainer that Circle C is closer, well, I kind of have to give it to Circle C, so kind of Circle C wins this category. Okay, so if you're paying attention, you know it's 2-2. So we have to go to a tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker is going to be where I chose, why I chose, and did I make the right decision? So the neighborhood I chose, drumroll please, is I actually picked Grey Rock Ridge in Circle C when I purchased my home. And that was because at the time I could build. Now, I love Grey Rock and I love this community and I love Circle C, but man, Dripping Springs just has this thing to it. It's all the outdoor greenery, the deer running around. I love it. So if I had to do it again right now, I might actually choose Dripping Springs. I said it. So there you go. What do you think? Do you actually agree with my assessment that Dripping Springs actually edges out Circle C, or do you think Circle C is it? All right, if you like this video, make sure to drop a comment below, hit the like button, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I got other great videos right here. Check them out. Have an awesome day.